I bought a pistol for $30. And you know that song, Hey Joe, where you go with that gun in your hand? I was singing it. I'm going to shoot that punk because he took my woman. I had the gun in my back pocket as I got off the airplane. That's before you go through the little buzzers, right? My dad hugged me, big white man. He reached around me, felt that pistol, pulled it out of my pocket really slow. He didn't have to ask, what is that for? He knew. He said, Barb, my mother, he said, Barb, he's got a gun on him. Mom said, just take it, Wes. I did, Barb. All right? I said, Dad. He said, son, damn. What are you doing? I go, Dad, he stole them. You lost them. He didn't steal them. If you'd had him and done what I said, you wouldn't have got him stolen. You wouldn't have put in the position. He didn't care. He was my dad. I said, all right, here's what I'm going to do, Lord. I promised you if you let me get parole, I'm going to start being a bounty hunter. So I went into the post office. And on the post office, on the wall, it has the top 10 still in the United States today. The top most wanted. So I went in there looking, at the pictures. I thought, okay, I'm going to memorize this one. You didn't have a cell phone to take pictures of nothing back then. I'm going to memorize this one. And finally, one of the postmasters said, what are you doing? I said, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm going to go after a couple of these guys. He goes, you want a copy of those? I said, I sure do. So he made me 10 copies of America's Most Wanted, right? I have this little white notebook. I put them in there. I get that thing that makes the holes. I put them in there, and I go, I'm going after him. The first one I called was a guy in New Mexico. I called, let it ring twice, hung up, called back. Hello? Hi. This is Dalton. Yeah. Is Ron there? No, he's not here no more. I go, listen, this is Mom. I didn't have time with him. Oh, where at? I looked down, Oklahoma. Oh, you did? He's in Gallup, New Mexico right now at his friend's house. I go, you got the number? Yes. I told my mom, I'm going to Gallup, Mom. Son, you can't leave the state of Colorado. Mom, I got this guy, I'm going. I got to Gallup, I got on the phone. I said, hi, this is Pizza Hut. Is this da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Yeah, we delivered these pizzas for free, but we don't got your address. Oh, it's 1640 blah, blah, blah. I rode a taxi cab to Ron's house. Ron answered the door. I grabbed him by the head and slammed him on the ground. I started whooping his ass. Boom, boom, hitting him in the mouth, and then I realized, oh my God, you can't kill this guy. Yeah. I got the guy, took him all the way back to Colorado in my truck, walked in the sheriff's department. Hello there, Sheriff. How you doing there? Yeah, my name's Donald Chapman. I'm a bounty hunter, and I got this here. And I put his little thing with a safety pin on the front of his shirt, his wanted poster. Like the rodeo guys wear on the back. I said, it says here $10,000. I'm going to go get them other 9. Sheriff's like, what the hell? What have you done there, boy? I said, this isn't. I told him again. He said, let me see that. He looked at him. He goes, by God, that's who that is. I said, well, I needed my check. He goes, what the hell? We don't pay you. I said, it says right here, Ken. He said, that's the federal government, son. I go, well, how do I call him? He's like, I don't know. They're closed right now. They're closed. Will you testify and stick up? I didn't know to get a body receipt. Will you stick up for me? So I go the next day to the FBI office. I meet this FBI who I still know today. Keith R. Paul is his name. He's still a Fed. I said, yeah, I brought this guy, I'm waiting. Who are you? I'm a bounty hunter. See the guy I brought, told the girl the story. She's like, what? You brought the guy in? I go, yeah, I'm a bounty hunter, Texas. So I sit down with Keith Paul and I start talking to him. He goes, so where'd you learn to bounty hunt at? You really did this, didn't you? He's like 19 or 20. I'm 23 or 4. I think we're about the same age. I said, well, that's another story. Well, we need to hear that story. I told him a story about Bigfoot. He goes, what? And how long you been out? I said, oh, a couple months. Oh my God, he said. You got a social security number? I said, yes, sir. Well, if we get you, and they got me a check. He goes, now what are you going to do? I go, I'm going after the second one. Yeah. All of a sudden, a week or so later, I get ready to go on my next journey after the next guy on the doors of FBI. Dog, we need to talk to you. Why? Well, we don't know if you can do what you do it. What do you mean? I said, I'm doing a citizen's arrest. You can do it in Canada. Right? See a felony happen? Right? Ain't no felony hunting in Canada. I said, you wait till I get there. Yeah. Every time I come across the border, I go through the same thing I had to go through back in the 70s at that FBI office. Here's my paper, there's my pockets, there's my license. Search me, search me, search me, my God. Right? So they tell me, listen, we don't do things that way, brother. We watch their house. We have a time clock we punch in so we know who to charge. We watch these guys. We do surveillance. I go, for what? Well, we don't know. I go, the guy's there, you grab the guy and head to the house and get your check. Oh, he said. So, yeah, is this crazy? So, the federal government assigns Keith Ball to Dwayne Dog Chapman. I go out with this guy on the road, this Fed, right? I got dark glasses, he's got light ones. We walk in a bar, he's still standing there because he can't see, right? I'm like, bro, you need your darker glasses on. They blame this on Lee Iacocca when the federal government got the money. It was me. I was the one telling him to get the dark glasses. So when you walk in a building, you take them off, you see instantly. I started to train him, and all of a sudden, he started to train me. He said, you don't put the handcuffs on like that. My God, you don't kick the guy 10 times. You don't tell him, do you love Jesus? I'll kick you in the mouth. He said, the key's right there, dog. You put it up like that so the cop can reach up. You don't have to go over and stuff to get the key. Oh my God, he said. And he goes, and these things are too damn oily, he said. You don't have to oil your handcuffs. If mine were oily, man, I could snatch anybody so quick. Right? So all of a sudden, this guy starts training me. A 1098 is something in the CBE, but it's not. It's a murder in progress. So I start learning all this stuff, right? We're both amazed at each other. I fall in love with him, and he falls in love with me. I start then, he says, listen, dog, you can't catch the FBI guys. Did you ever hear the word bail bondsman? Oh, I thought, yeah, Mom. Put her house up 25 times, maybe 60. Put 10% down, bail bondsman. Hell, I'd raise one of them almost, I said. He said, well, they have guys that they call bail jumpers. I go, yeah, I know. He said, but you know they hire bounty hunters to go get them? I go, no, crap. They really do. He goes, yeah, I said, hell, it's a real job. I go, what is the name of it? He goes, it's a law called Taylor versus Tanter, signed by